Hi, this is the Chop Sake Otaku, and this is the Bruce Lee Awards. And this is first we have a couple Lifetime Achievement Awards to both Rick Myers and Yin Wu Ping for their contribution to the martial arts genre is amazing. Especially Rick Myers, who writes books. He's the guru of martial art movies. You want to know about him? Go to his Facebook page and ask him about martial art movies. He knows everything, anything and everything about martial art movies. You want to see good martial art movies? Look for the name Yin Wu Ping as the choreographer. If he's doing the choreography, then you're in good hands and good chance are that's going to be good. There's a few exceptions here and there, but usually you're at least, even if it's a bad movie, you know that there's going to be great martial art action scenes in it, just because Yin Wu Ping is in there. To Hong Young Jang, best kicker in the King Kicks, best kicker, you also get this award. Gotta think what else. That's pretty much it. That's it. But yeah, you guys are great, and China, you know, and China, this award, there's an award for China for China, but no, there's no award for China. But China, you know, when your citizens tell you that Forbidden Kingdom, that, you know, when they say how do Americans make a Chinese movie in regards to Forbidden Kingdom, you know, and when Forbidden Kingdom comes out and Kung Fu Panda comes out and you're angry that you didn't do them, maybe it's not such a good idea to limit period piece TV shows to only 2 a year, or period piece martial art movies to only 2 a year, you know. So all I can say is, like, what do you expect when you have a law that says you're only allowed to have 2 martial art movies a year? Of course they're going to go down. Of course America's going to make a Chinese movie. There's no surprise there. You know, so, but China, I am glad to hear that you were angry that you didn't make those 2 movies. And to be honest, I hated Kung Fu Panda. So, but China, I hope you make great martial art movies now. I'm hoping. So far, you haven't really been making any great martial art movies, but hopefully that will change, especially with the new movie. I believe it's called The Monkey King, but I could be wrong. Maybe it's called Monkey. It's like Monkey or Monkey King, or maybe Journey to the West. I'm not really sure. Somebody's got to email me on that one. But I know you're making a new movie about the Monkey King coming out in 2011. I've seen the trailer on YouTube, and it's going to be in 3D. That's cool. Hopefully it comes here to America on DVD or in theaters in 3D or something. I want to see it, China. I love martial art movies. Seeing martial art movies like that, especially from China, since you make great, it says to me that, you know, that Asians are the superior race, that Chinese are the superior race. So I want to see them, China. I want to see them, you know. I hope they're great. Hopefully this new movie about the Monkey King is great. You know, I want to, you know, but yeah, when so just, you know, so, that's it. And to the Japanese, if you want, let me say something. I have a whole list, because the Asians are a superior race, but the Chinese are number one. They're at the top. They're the king of all the Asians. And then number 2 is the Japanese, and then anyone else, if you're not Chinese or Japanese, you're number 3. Everybody's tied for number 3 who isn't Chinese or Japanese. And no, I don't just mean the country China. I mean people who live in Hong Kong and Taiwan are also in Chinese as well. Their blood is from Chinese, but anyway. But yeah, if you're not descendant of Chinese or Japanese, then yeah, you're number 3. Japan is number 2. Japan, if you want to be number 1, then you got to give me a good martial art anime. I've not seen one good martial art anime. If you want to be number 1, you got to give me a good martial art anime. I haven't seen one. The conditions of being a good one is explaining everything. Having number 1 is explaining everything. Number 2, that's pretty good. You usually do good. Number 1 is explaining everything. Number 2 is have some interesting characters. Like, don't have like 2 teens bopping around Japan looking for swords. That's stupid. I will say that was in Katana Guitar or something. There was interesting thing about a woman taking care of other women. That was actually very interesting, and I wish the anime was about that, and not about 2 teen assholes going around Japan, bumping around Japan looking for swords. Okay, I don't care about that. A woman taking care of other young girls or young women, you know, taking care of girls as a sanctuary, interesting, good idea. Another thing, you know, I'm tired of the whole master getting killed. I know China does that too, and but at least try to do something from like Kung Fu Panda, like having the person turn into flowers. And I hope China does that too, and then when as master turns into flowers, just disappears. The number 3rd thing is don't have any emo bitches. I hate emo bitches. That's why I hate Star Wars, because Luke Skywalker, he's an emo bitch. So yeah. But that's the main thing. Actually, that should be number 1, is no emo bitches. That is number 1. You know, as long as you have no emo bitches and number 2, interesting characters, then you're fine. As long as you do those 2 things. And number 3 is explained. But as long as you do those 3 things, I'll like it, and you'll get to be number 1. You'll be the kings of Asia, in my opinion. But again, this is all my opinion, so that's all I can say.